Creator, we come and give thanks for this day. We have thankful hearts for our allies, friends, and supporters here today, understanding that we all have inherent rights as humans in you, Creator. All of us understand how important implementing Bill C-15 is. Great Spirit, bless us with your gifts of courage, strength, humility, and love as we seek to work together in this ever-changing world of COVID-19, creating vibrant communities across Canada.
Maikant mo te on siga san maskochi sigoche. Damskadna ogakyo. It's with great gratitude that I greet all of you in my Greek Cree language, and to give thanks to Great Spirit or God, however you acknowledge our Creator, for yet another great blessing today. Many times I used an illustration of walking along a railway track to describe our court-ordered mandate and how we could comply with the challenge put before us of finding the truth of the Indian residential school story. Having lived the experience, yes, this is the truth. So now, what do we do with it? There were important elements of the complete history that we had to address if we were going to establish a path to reconciliation.
And the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People was an effort by the international community to call upon member nations to undo everything that they had done and to recognize that systemically there are still some hidden defects in many laws that continue. The United Nations Declaration said to member nations, you have to stop doing that. And in addition to that, you have to do what you can to help those communities of Indigenous people who've been affected by those laws to begin to revive their cultures, to begin to revive their self-government, begin to revive their lifestyles. It's because of what you did, governments, that we have the situation.
If you look at the UN Declaration and the good and helpful wording that is in there, and some of it in the preamble and some of it in the final clauses, it talks about the UN Declaration as being a minimum standard. It says these are minimum standards, and by the way, nothing here takes away anything from anybody else or excludes Indigenous people from those rights and protections. So now, where do the faith communities fit into all that?
What needs to happen, as far as I'm concerned, is for the senators to hear both sides of the issue. And the right decision, as far as I'm concerned, is this is about our survival, our dignity, and our well-being. And it's not a time to be playing with our lives. It's not a time to be playing partisan politics. I think it's a time to advance reconciliation.
One by one, communicate to them directly in correspondence, through emails, through direct mail, through telephone calls, to tell them that they need to pass this bill. My advice for action is do what you did last time, because it was very effective. And we need to do that kind of thing again.
The Faith in the Declaration Coalition has crafted a letter that you can all send to the Standing Committee on Aboriginal Peoples. Just click on those words and you will be directed to the letter and given some easy steps that will enable you to share your voice and your call to action to the Senate. Together we can honor the spirit and intent of the TRC and so help decolonize Canada. Thank you, friends.